Let's talk about the Katseye Lightstick situation. But are BLACKPINK being snubbed by the Grammys? And what does Michelle Yeoh have to do with this? All that and more in today's episode of Totally Legit K-pop News with me, Angelina. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Katseye's Manon has been a huge topic of conversation recently because a lot of people feel as though HYBE is mistreating her. We've talked about this time and time again. Her not being in the Gabriella performance video, her not talking about her Monster High doll, so on and so forth, right? Now, Manon herself has gone on to Weverse and said, like, she's not going anywhere, so don't worry. But recently, Katseye held a live stream where they were decorating their own light sticks, and the members' behaviors have only added fuel to the fire. So basically, Megan accidentally takes Manon's light stick, and this is after Yoonche takes Megan's light stick. And then Manon's left without a light stick, so she's like, wait a minute, where's my light stick? She realizes that Yoonche ended up with 2 light sticks, but then Megan's like, wait, no, this is my light stick. So then for a bit of time, Manon is left without a light stick, and people were really reading into that. But then Megan realizes her mistake that, oh wait, this is Manon's light stick, gives her back the light stick. So fans weren't too happy about this situation. Let's read some comments. How do you not notice she doesn't have one and you have 2 while everyone has 1? And how do you not see this happen and then not ask the person with 2 light sticks? They have to be doing this on purpose as rage bait because ain't no way. I know it's not that deep, but why is it so hard for Megan to just give the other light stick to Manon, or just let Manon have hers and take one of Yoonche's? That's so weird in my opinion. She's dissociating because she's not feeling understood, but instead dismissed and low-key ignored. I'm not even in this fandom, but a simple analysis can be clearly made from this interaction. Sophia should step up as leader and make sure everyone has a light stick. The whole content is from them decorating it. How can someone be without it? Yoonche cannot be that clueless. This only adds fuel to the fire. Manon's being mistreated within the group and not even the leader says anything. It really seems like only Lara cares about Manon. As an outsider who gets these girls on my FYP every once in a while, why do they bully the pretty black girl under the radar? Like, it's giving some sort of animosity. The other members are so weird for this. So of course, on one hand, you have fans like really analyzing the situation, saying it's really rude that they left her without a light stick. They should have noticed. Meanwhile, on the other hand, there are fans saying we're really looking way too much into this. Careful, y'all. She's gonna come online again and tell us to calm down. Why are the fandoms like this, micro-analyzing things and making up stories in their minds? This is such a stretch. This fandom is so problematic and I hate it for the girls. The Manon solo stands are over analyzing every single thing and thinks everything has to be drama or mistreatment. So of course, let me know what you think of the situation. I've definitely seen the clip over and over again, and I'll just share my thoughts briefly. I mean, we're seeing them from the front, right? They're in a line. We're seeing them from the front. They're not seeing themselves from the front. Do you know what I mean? For them to be able to see what's going on, they need to look side to side. So, you know, it's interesting to me, like people blaming Sophia, who's all the way at the other end. I mean, you would really have to unimmerse yourself from the live stream, if that makes sense, to really notice if a vibe is off or something, because Manon is still like concentrating on doing something, right? She herself didn't even notice that her light stick was taken. The other members didn't understand what was going on. I can absolutely picture like just being so focused on what you're doing and then not paying attention to what someone else is doing and then being seen rude for it. I mean, the amount of times that has happened in my lifetime where like you don't mean to be rude, but you just weren't paying attention and something like that happened. So I can definitely see that happening. Of course, it doesn't look good from a fan's perspective. And I know for a fact if that happened to me, I would be like really upset. I would definitely shut down and just be like, oh, I guess I'll just sit here without a light stick, you know? But of course, as an idol, you can't really show that. I mean, she did what she could. She was like, where's my light stick? And like, they couldn't come to a conclusion about it. But those are just my brief thoughts. Of course, let me know your thoughts as well. Because of course, this whole thing just adds on to the sentiments that people have towards Manon and how they're feeling that she's being mistreated within the group, right? Especially because there's been behind the scenes revealed of the Gabriella performance video. And Manon was there. She was there supporting the girls. So a lot of people were wondering, like, if she was there, like, why couldn't they have included her like they included Lara in the Game Boy music video when she couldn't dance? Because there was behind the scenes revealed for that as well. And, you know, she hit her head. She couldn't dance. But they filmed the video in a way where she could still be present. And some people are going to say one's a music video, one's a performance video. I would argue both are technically performance videos. Well, aside from like production quality, what is really different about Game Boy? Like, had Lara not gotten injured, they would have just danced the whole time. Do you know what I mean? And what's a performance video? Dancing the whole time. Just putting it out there. I'm not trying to add fuel to the fire. That was just a detail that was bothering me because people are like, you guys don't know the difference between music videos and performance videos. Do you consider a video where the group is just dancing the entire time a music video? But maybe we can fight about that in the comments, okay? Are the BLACKPINK members being snubbed for a Grammy nomination? The BLACKPINK members have been seeing a lot of success outside of BLACKPINK as soloists, right? So the topic has come up time and time again on whether or not they'd be eligible for certain Grammy awards. And according to an insider, it seems that BLACKPINK members as soloists allegedly wouldn't be eligible for Best New Artist category, as the awards do not allow artists with previous group recognition. So that kind of sounds logical, right? Like they were huge as BLACKPINK. And you know, the Best New Artist category would probably go to a new artist. However, I don't know if you remember who won Best New Artist last year, but it was Chappell Roan, and Chappell Roan had been in the industry for about a decade. And Sabrina Carpenter as well, who I believe was at least nominated for the category and had been in the industry for over a decade as well, and a lot of people would argue had a lot of prominence even before that. Granted, this was a question for Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan as well, like how are they eligible for this if they've been in the industry for a decade? This is Best New Artist. But it seems that the Grammys recognize artists who have achieved a breakthrough in public consciousness. So maybe you have been an artist for 10 years, but you've had a sudden breakthrough and thusly they were eligible. But would this be applicable to BLACKPINK? So this led a lot of people to call out the Grammys. Now keep in mind, this is just an insider saying this. We don't know if it's true. Maybe we will see some of the members nominated for Best New Artist. But this is what fans are talking about right now. These super talented girls can't be nominated, but Sabrina could, having a decade-long career and 5 albums. Oh please, Best New Artist is literally a breakthrough artist and Rosé deserves it. Group recognition is different from a sole recognition. That's some actual bullshit. They bend the rules for Western artists that will have a decade career of EPs and singles but count them for BNA. But these girls with actual solo debut albums can't be nominated. But Sabrina with 6 albums, multiple hits, and music scene recognition can be nominated and win. This has been a conversation with the Grammys for a long time now, specifically when it comes to K-pop acts being recognized. So of course, let me know your thoughts. Did Michelle Yeoh, of all people, actually confirm Lisa's alleged relationship with her billionaire boyfriend? So, of course, Lisa herself has never confirmed her relationship, though she's been quite secretive about it. There's been pictures of them surfacing all over the internet, alleged vacations together. Hell, she even released a song about a green-eyed French boy who's got her tripping. There was even a whole incident where she hid the back of her phone because it seems the initials FA were seen, so on and so forth, right? A lot of effort being put into not confirming the relationship, though there's just lots of evidence pointing to otherwise. But people noticed that Michelle Yeoh posted this to her Instagram, which included a picture of her and Lisa's alleged billionaire boyfriend and his brother. So as we can see here, but the caption is what people are talking about because she wrote, "Love and congratulations to my dearest Diego and hope to meet you soon, Lisa." So people were like, Lisa? BLACKPINK Lisa? Oscar-winning actress Michelle Yeoh, known for Everything Everywhere All at Once, sent love to Lisa in a recent Instagram post. Hope to meet you soon, Lisa. Michelle Yeoh knows Lisa and is looking forward to meet her. Wait, Michelle Yeoh acknowledging Lisa, but at what cost? The way everyone thought Frédéric, not the like censored name. The way everyone thought Frédéric and Lisa broke up given how he was missing in the tour, but Michelle Yeoh came in and clocked all of us. What do you think about that? Do you think there's another Lisa? Because I mean, of course, he's not the only one in this carousel. What if there's another Lisa? I mean, because she says Diego. Like, she's not even mentioning him. You know what I mean? I don't know. Wouldn't it be interesting, like, all this effort to hide this relationship and, like, Michelle Yeoh's the one to crack it, you know? Is this outfit inappropriate? I've recently performed at the Kpop Play series halftime show, but people have been heavily discussing Wonyoung's outfit in particular, especially since she had to kick a ball, and they felt that the stylist just didn't give her a proper outfit to do so. Why don't they dress her properly? I hate this so much I feel uncomfortable. What the F is that outfit? It's basically just a towel thrown over her. Are they out of their minds? Even Ronaldo wouldn't be able to score a goal if he had to play in clothes like that. She's so professional, but it couldn't be a comfortable experience standing there. Who the F is her stylist? Of course, we always wish idols are comfortable in what they're wearing and that they want to wear what they're wearing. Which actually, on that note, Rave took to a fan messaging app and she wrote the following. Aren't our uniforms super cute? We chose how we each wanted to reform the uniforms and asked the stylist to create it as such. Seemingly putting the question of whether or not the members wanted to wear specific outfits to rest, but also bringing forth more criticism towards Wonyoung for what she was wearing. Seems like she just likes exposure. Was that what she liked? Got it. Damn, people be overreacting just by people saying that she seems to like this, lol. well, it's not even problematic to say, and Wonyoung looks pretty. The stylist is the only pitiful one here. In past interviews, she also said she prefers skirts to pants. That's why I thought she dressed like that today. And of course, like if an idol is of age and they want to wear what they want, you want that to be the case, right? But of course, as always, let me know what you think. Let's move on to Kpop Shenanigans, which are basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop recently and are quick news. Fans are divided about BTS Jin's comments about weight. So he went on Weverse Live and he talked about how the members met up with him and they were joking, asking him, why are you all skin and bones scrawny? And he says, well, I myself thought I had gained some weight, but since the other guy's arms are like this big, you punks who forgot about what being an idol means. Idols are skinny, and of course there's also the charm of being healthy, but the idol that I think of is always skinny and all skin and bones scrawny. He goes on to explain that of course it's his standard. Quote, it can be different from others. I'm not dismissing others' opinions or saying they're wrong. It's my standard. It's my standard. So there were a lot of divisive opinions surrounding this. Some people thinking that it was irresponsible of him to promote this type of standard. Other people saying that he values health and he's called out dieting culture in the past. HYBE is getting raided. So essentially the police are conducting a search and seizure at HYBE. And this is because Pyeongseok is under suspicion of violating the Capital Markets Act by misleading existing investors such as venture capital firms during HYBE's 2019 IPO process. So it seems that he made the false claim that they were not going to go public, leading to investors to sell their shares to a special purpose company established by a private equity fund, then proceeded with the IPO. With these raids, a legal document allegedly has surfaced online, accusing HYBE of illegally siphoning money from NewJeans' PUBG collaboration. Speaking of NewJeans, they're going viral because netizens think they visited V during his military enlistment. Essentially, a soldier who was serving in the military with V posted this photo of NewJeans' member's signature, and they wrote, hello, this is NewJeans. Please stay healthy during your military service and always be happy. Please take care of our Taeyong oppa. K-pop Demon Hunters has become the most watched original animated movie of all time. Not K-pop related, but a lot of fans are worried that 5E are going to disband because they posted this on Twitter. Thank you to everyone who has supported us. Thank you for your patience while merch orders are shipping. Thank you to everyone who has streamed Sequence 01 and come to a fan event or has said something kind. We will never forget this year. We love you very much. High five forever, 5E. There's this viral tweet that basically says, today in K-pop, you will get 1 million threads, 100 pages of apology letter, 1,000 protest trucks, and wreaths, and it's basically just showing male and female idols interacting with each other. So people have been discussing this. Is it really true that K-pop has gotten so toxic in comparison to say second gen K-pop? I mean, some people obviously think so. Mino and Crystal, now K-pop fandoms won't survive this. I mean, I definitely feel like you definitely wouldn't see this these days. But then people started bringing up examples of how toxic it was back then. Like, don't misunderstand. Sure, male and female idols could interact, but at what cost? Didn't Girls' Generation get a black ocean because people were scared of them getting too close with Super Junior? I'm not sure if that's exactly why they got a black ocean. Not to be the fun police, but first and second had a lot going on. Y'all are nostalgia blinded. People just bringing up horrible things that happened during first and second gen. I do think sometimes we mistake things happening in second gen as it being accepted. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, male and female idols interacted back then, but was it widely accepted? I'm not too sure. Yes, sexy concepts were done in second gen, but was it widely accepted? I feel like just because these things happened doesn't mean that they were widely accepted, and I think there's a reason why K-pop kept on shifting like away from these things. Does that make sense? Because while you could see so many sexy concepts in second gen, it doesn't mean that everything was fine and dandy and that the idols didn't receive so much backlash, that they weren't banned on music shows, that their music videos weren't banned. I mean, there was backlash. I think people mistake things happening in second gen as it being acceptable in second gen. Something to ponder for sure. But yeah, I reckon that's basically it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And there's a new Genshin update. I'm not pulling for anybody. Like, I kind of want to pull for Sit Lolly because apparently she's like an amazing support for Mawika, but she's a little purple for me. I know I have Kokomi, but like, when I get Mualani, that girl's getting booted. She does not heal anybody. So I'm going to continue to save, but I'm excited to try out the new character on my second channel. So go subscribe to my second channel. I'll probably live stream it. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And as for me, I'm gonna get going. Bye.